Ja, visst kan det. Och när det inte gör dig, den gör grej. I'm going to start by drawing a kind of a potato shaped kind of circle like this, just to center where I want this bear to be. And as I'm drawing this, I'm going to talk a little bit about something that happened a long time ago. And you know, the Seneca people have been around for a long time. And it happened that in our history, there came a time when there was a large group of us, and the people were needing to situate the people into groups or families. And as you can see, I drew a smaller circle right here, and kind of a, I don't know what shape you'd call that, but just kind of laying some basic shapes out. And maybe we'll go a little bit bigger on his body like this. And that's what's nice about using a pencil, is that you can always erase it. So you see how I'm going through and just kind of sketching some rough shapes using the pencil for guidelines. And if I don't like it, how it looks, I can always erase it if I have to. But you see how I'm going and quickly putting some basic shapes down for the hind legs and his feet. They got long feet, young white does. And putting his belly in there and his front feet like that. Well, as I started talking about the people long ago, it happened that there was going to be quite a few of us, and people decided it was time that we should situate people into families and take the big families and there, we're going to draw a little ear like that. Take the families and give them symbols so that they can use to represent their families. And the people got together, and it was decided that so that when people were going to get married, or even if people passed away, they could help one another. And it was a way to show what family you belong to. And it was decided by the people that on the next morning, one young male, one young warrior from each family would go into the woods. And when he would go into the woods, he would keep an eye out for a bird or an animal, something that would be the symbol of the families. And it happened that everybody was pretty anxious about it. And the first thing that the boy saw, he would have to come back and tell his family what it was that he saw. And that would be the symbol for their group, their family, or we call it for their clan. That's where that clan comes out. And it happened that the boys were all excited, you know, I'm going to draw some eyes on this Nyugwait like this. The boys were all excited, and first light in the morning, they got up. You can see I'm drawing his nose, just kind of filling it in like this. Going to draw his bottom lip like that. Well, those boys got up. They went out in the woods, and the first thing that they saw, they went back and reported and told their family what it was. And one boy went out, and he was lucky. What he saw first thing was a bear. So he went back and he told his family, he says, the first thing I saw was a Nyugwait. And the people were glad, and they said, okay, so that will be the symbol of our family and the symbol of our clan. So you can see that I'm going through here and giving some details to it. Draw some. We're only going to show 3 or 4 of it. The other one would be on the other side like that. So another boy went out and he saw a beaver. Maybe he went by the water and saw a beaver swimming around. And he went back and told his family, he says, I saw the Nonganya going out there. That's what I saw first thing. And so the people used that for their clan. And another boy was out, one of those guys was out there and had a Gajit go fly right by him. Maybe landed in a tree close by. And he went out, went home, and he reported what he saw. And so it went on, and each boy saw a different thing. Another boy went out there and he saw the Otayo and he saw the wolf. He ran back and he told his family, I saw a wolf, and they became the wolf clan. I'm gonna go back and use my eraser now after using that marker and getting the details on it. I'm gonna go back and erase some of my guidelines here. Now hopefully I went slow enough that you could get an idea of how to sketch out a Nyugwait. And I've had a little practice doing them, drawing them and looking at photos of them, and been lucky a few times seeing them, actually seeing them in the woods. So anyways, all the clans were set. The 8 main big families of the Onundawatgat people. And it was decided that it was 4 birds and 4 animals. And some people say that what happened was those birds and those animals showed themselves to help their people, to help the people. and that so a Nyagwai has a lot of power. He's strong. And they say that sometimes the people in that group might have the characteristics of their clan animal. Or they might want to try to live up to that. Put a little gyotja in here, a little grass in here. And the clans, including the bear, Nyagwai, the snapping turtle. Somebody saw a snapping turtle and he came back and told them they became Hadinya, the turtle clan. I said earlier somebody saw a wolf. They became Honontaioni, a wolf clan. A beaver. Somebody saw that beaver. And they became the Hodigangiga beaver clan. So it went. One boy saw the bear. They became Hodijoniga bear clan. And other boys went and they saw that Gajitda, saw that hawk. They became Hodiswent Gayo, hawk clan. Somebody went out there and they saw the snipe. A snipe. No, Jakwa. They became Hoditnasiyo. Snipe clan. Someone else saw a great blue heron. Joasat. They became Honondayonga. Heron clan. Heron clan people. So we got some Ogyotja in there. Now, as the time is going by, somebody saw some say at one point that it was a Dewey or a killdeer. Oh. So they had the bird clans. Hodiswant Gayo, Hoditnasiyo, Honondayonga. And some say it was used to be the Killdeer clan, and that we believe we're so closely related to these that at one point killdeers became scarce, and the people were afraid that if the killdeers all died out, that maybe the people in the clan would be in danger. So they changed it from killdeer to the deer clan, and they kept it on the bird side. Now I'm going to color his face a little bit. I'm going to use this orange, and he has kind of a tannish markings around his nose and around his face like that. And I'm just going to do Do it lightly, like that. We can see it. Maybe I want to make it a little darker around here. A little more depth doing it like that. A little bit in here too. But they say that was the event that happened that brought all the different clan birds and animals to the people. And from there, and from then on, the people used it for their identity. And they believe that not only are you related to each other, all the people that belong to that clan, but that we're related to the animals and the birds themselves. Now we'll take and color in his fur, and I'm just going to color it in. I'm using a crayon, black crayon this time instead of the colored pencil. I couldn't find that black colored pencil, but I'm going to color him in, kind of like coloring in the lines, the best I can here. My Nyugwite has kind of a big head, but they do. Especially the big ones. And I'm just going to kind of go through and color him in. And you notice how I make these colored in by lines, and I kind of make the lines go the way that I think his fur might grow or be laying. So it gives it a look almost like texture, it's called. Go on the side like this. And some parts I might even leave a little bit white to show like maybe his fur's a little bit shiny. Well, of course in Nyugwite, depending on the time of year, eats a lot and gets big. And it's the kind of thing that you can draw, just practice a little bit. And a lot of times, if I draw something once, maybe I'll look at a photo or a picture. And there's enough of them. Now you can go online. You can find photos of anything, and it's helpful. You can use it as study, like a study material, so that you can get your birds and your animals to look a little more realistic. There's nothing wrong with that. You can do it. So we'll take and color in his rest of his fur here. But you look on things like the nation, Seneca Nation symbol, and you see all of those birds and animals. And that's all of our family. That's all of our clans. We call it clans in English. Got-said-date clan in Seneca. And those of you that belong to this clan, you know, you can use this and you can draw a bear, draw a Nyugwite on different things. And go back in and shade his fur in a little bit more. Maybe I'm gonna make this color in a little bit like that. So there you have it. A basic Nyugwai